Hello! Today we're going to navigate through the course materials that pertain to your Introduction to Sociology course. You're currently using the Discover Sociology textbook, and it will be given to you complimentary through our platform called Sage Vantage. We're going to discuss your role as it pertains to beta testing the platform and what that means, as well as a live demonstration in which we will go through the registration process and a walkthrough of the platform. So you did hear us correct. We are giving you completely free access to the Discover Sociology textbook via the Sage Vantage platform. The reason we're doing this is we really want to hear from you as students. We really want to make sure that we're producing a platform that makes sense as it pertains to how you learn as a student. Sage Vantage is designed to be engaging while not clunky and overwhelming. We really wanted to make sure that every piece of media, every resource and tool is thoughtfully put together and curated in order to help you better learn and better comprehend the concepts that are being given to you in the course. We really want to hear from you. We really believe we'll be able to get insightful ideas, and in this past semester's class test, we've had great suggestions from students just like you. One of the ways you'll be able to give us feedback is directly through our email, sagevantagebeta@sagepub.com. Please share any bugs, content issues, errors, or suggestions. We've already heard from many students just like you this last term, and it's really helped us consistently update and change the things that really make sense. When you go into your Canvas course, you're going to notice that there might be a specific hyperlink that'll say Sage Vantage. There's one example. This one links out to the Chapter 1 text within Sage Vantage. If this is your first time using Vantage, it'll prompt you to do the registration. Make sure you identify as a student, for the obvious reasons. Once you've completed your student profile, here you will be able to redeem the access code given to you by either your instructor or from Sage. The course ID will automatically populate for you. Perfect. Now that I'm in, the first thing I should see is my dashboard. The dashboard is essentially a full summary of all of the assignments and assessments that are going to be due through the course of the term. The common ones are going to be a knowledge check, a video activity, as well as a chapter test. You can always see more by selecting Show More. If you want to get to the text portion, go to Table of Contents on the left-hand side. When you see those three little lines, which we call the hamburger symbol, we're going to select that option. Here, I can go by chapter depending on where I want to go. Let's take a look at Chapter 6. This is mobile friendly, so you can actually change size. It'll actually change size depending on your device. This will actually mirror the physical text exactly. So it'll let you know what page you're in as you're going through. There's a couple of unique things here as well. On the right-hand side, you're going to see the Chapter 6 progress. It lets you know how far along we are. Since we just enrolled in the course, it's understandable that it's going to show currently at 0% progress. That's fine. As you're going to go through the course, you're going to see how you're progressing. As you're reading through the textbook, you can actually highlight various portions of the textbook. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scroll over a specific area. Once I've scrolled over it, you'll see this icon up here. I'm going to highlight that portion, and then on the right-hand side here, you're going to see my highlight that I just did. You can also add note tabs, so if there's a specific portion that you know is going to be important to you, this will be on the test. Click on that Save button, and if I go to the chapter I'm in, I'll see all my notes and highlights. For example, if you're taking a midterm assessment and you want to go through chapters 1 through 8, you can actually download those chapters and you have a built-in study guide. That can be really helpful as you're going through. The way we would recommend as a student to use this is obviously through a larger screen so you feel more comfortable reading. However, it's entirely up to you if you prefer to use a tablet or a mobile device such as your telephone. You go to the bottom to go to the next section. Everything is based off of learning objectives. So here we begin on learning objective 6.1. It begins to talk about the subject of deviance, which is the title of chapter 6. Once we've read through that portion, we're going to go to a knowledge check. Knowledge checks are really great because it helps me as a student better understand the concepts that are being discussed in that chapter. It's a low stakes quiz, but it really forces me to read. So if I'm not reading, I'm probably not going to do so well on these. But let's go ahead and get started. Here I see that there's 5 questions. It's graded for completion, so I need to finish this in order to get a passing grade in the class. And I have one of unlimited attempts, which I must have a really nice instructor. So let's get started. Here, if I'm unsure about anything at any point, I can X out and I can go back to the reading. However, if I'm unsure, I also have my helpful friend here. So the hummingbird is here to really help provide hints and assistance. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to intentionally get this one wrong. Perfect, because I wanted to show this to you. If I'm unsure and I really just messed up on that particular portion, well, the hummingbird is here to help me. Once I've read the feedback, I can go directly to the content area of where that question is being pulled from in the book. So let's go to more on this topic and take me there now. Terrific. Usually it'll take you to specific paragraphs of where that content is being covered. So this will help you as a student really hone in on the area and maximize your time. Since your time is very valuable, you want to make sure you're reading the most important parts. Now that we've done a walkthrough of the Sage Vantage platform, please contact us in regards to any questions you might have as it pertains to registering. If you happen to have any sort of questions in regards to your access code or course ID, we really want to make sure we're helping you. Send any questions to sagevantagebeta@sagepub.com. One more time that's sagevantagebeta@sagepub.com. Please share any bugs, content issues, errors, or suggestions. We really want to hear from you. Thank you so much for participating and have a great semester.